Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For those of you that are new here, my name is Romi. I'm a medical student, registered nurse, and now a new mom. Violet is almost 12 weeks or 3 months this Thursday. So today's video I have been wanting to make for a very long time, but Violet just started sleeping through the night about like 2 weeks ago. So I'm finally feeling more rested, not chronically tired like all moms usually feel or all parents usually feel. So I'm finally having time to do more sit-down videos. I know I've been doing a lot more vlogs the past few months when she was born, but now I'm finally able to kind of see her routine, how long she naps and everything. So now she's currently on her long nap. She actually will be waking up pretty soon, so I'm gonna try to do this video as briefly and shortly as possible. Today's video is going to be all about how I established my milk supply by day 3 postpartum, and how I've been able to keep it up and have a really good milk supply, where I have a huge freezer stash currently by month 3. I was able to start putting milk in the freezer by week 2 postpartum. So yeah, I'm just gonna talk about my little tips here. Disclaimer, it's nothing too hard, and I've never eaten a lactation cookie or taken lactation milk or any of those products or anything like that that's out there on the market to help boost your milk supply. I have just been doing the most natural, basic, regular things, and my milk supply has been fantastic since day 3 postpartum. I'm just gonna quickly give a quick background of how I am feeding my baby currently. Like I said, she's 12 weeks, 3 months. In the beginning, when she was first born, the first few weeks, I did exclusively nurse her while pumping, but from the beginning, I always felt like my breasts were pretty engorged, even after nursing. So I always found myself from week 1 always doing post-pump feeds to try to relieve that engorgement of my breasts. So that's how I was able to establish a milk supply very early on. I delivered her during my spring break, so that was a 1-week period, and I went back to online classes in medical school immediately after, so I would finish the semester on time and not have to stay for the summer. What I found myself slowly doing was having my husband help me out quite a bit by giving her a bottle of my pumped milk. And slowly but surely I became an exclusive pumper. So for the past, I would say about month, I have been an exclusive pumper, pumping about 5 times a day, every 4 to 6 hours depending on the time. I pump every 4 hours during the day, and then I give myself a 6 to 7 hour stretch at night when I'm sleeping to kind of give myself a break, because in the beginning I was doing every 4 hours. I would wake up in the middle of the night to do pumping sessions at like 3 to 5 a.m. But I realized I needed a break. It's a lot better for my mental health this way. Being an exclusive pumper has helped me so much because my husband is able to help all the time, especially when I had finals a few weeks ago, and whenever I was finishing up my first year of medical school, he was able to pretty much do everything for baby, whereas I just pumped throughout the day. So it was very helpful in that sense. Now I am so engorged that baby gets really fussy at the breast because my letdown is also extremely fast. And there's a lot of it, so she's always choking and spitting. So I found it best for both of us just to give her a bottle of my express breast milk. I also found that while I was breastfeeding Violet, I would have to do my post-pump sessions afterwards, and this took a lot of time to nurse a baby, do a diaper change, and then nurse her some more on the other breast if she wanted more milk, and then having to pump after. It took me over an hour most days to do the entire feeding session and have my breasts completely empty, and that took a lot into my studying time. So being an exclusive pumper has just helped me so much. But yeah, so I'm just gonna go ahead and go over all the things that have helped me maintain my supply and even increase my supply over the past few months. At first, when I began pumping, on day 3, I got 2 ounces of breast milk, and I remember being so excited. It was actually 2 ounces of colostrum. So I remember being just so excited whenever I saw that yellow gold just come out in the container. So I'm just gonna kind of start with what I did from the very beginning when I got to the hospital. I had gestational diabetes during my pregnancy, so Violet actually had to have sugar checks or glucose checks during her hospital stay from the very beginning of when she was born, and her sugars were actually very low. So I had to supplement with some of my colostrum that I had pumped while trying to induce myself. If you haven't seen my natural induction labor video, I'll post it somewhere up here. But since I was about 38 weeks, I began to pump and produce colostrum, and it definitely came in handy whenever she was born, because we were able to bring that frozen colostrum and defrost it at the hospital and give her that, because I was not making milk at first. That's what we did for the first couple days of her birth, and we also had to supplement with formula those first couple days because Violet was very hungry. She was almost a 10-pound baby. She was 9 pounds 13 ounces, so she definitely wanted a lot more. Then my colostrum, we finished that about day 2. It was very little, tiny little syringes, so we pretty much had to supplement with formula for the first couple days. Once my milk came in, we were good afterwards, and she's been on breast milk ever since. So what I did from the very beginning in the hospital was I would latch Violet on, and then I would do a post-pump feed. Pretty much in the beginning, I didn't get anything at all. I was getting like 5 mLs in my syringes before I even gave birth. After I gave birth, nothing. I don't even think I got a couple drops in my little container, and that devastated me. I was like, am I going to be able to produce milk for my baby at all? Like, what happened to this milk I was producing the past couple weeks? So that really scared me, but I just kept it up. Even though I was super frustrated and super afraid that I wasn't going to make any milk, by day 3, milk just came pouring out. So it was fantastic that it actually did come in, and I'm so thankful. I would just keep doing that, nursing her, and then supplementing with formula or the colostrum when I had that at first, and then doing a post-pump session, even if that got nothing at all. And I would do that about every 2 to 3 hours in the beginning. I continued to do this for the first couple of weeks as Violet was a newborn until I slowly started pumping more and nursing less. So that's what I've been doing, slowly but surely. Probably about week 8, I would say, when Violet was about 2 months old, I stopped doing every 2 to 3 hours and started slowly increasing my time apart from pumping. So that was about every 4 hours, and that's what I'm currently doing. So like I said, every 4 hours during the day, and then I do a 6 to 7 hour stretch of not pumping at night so I can get some sleep, some really good, well-rested sleep. And I've been training my breasts to do that so I don't wake up engorged. And currently I don't wake up engorged. I'll feel just a full feeling, if anything, in the mornings, but it is when I get the most milk in the mornings. I usually get about 6 ounces each breast in the morning, so 12 ounces total, and then throughout the day I'll usually get about 4 to 5 ounces per breast, so that's about 8 to 10 ounces. I'm just gonna jump in and talk about like supplementation, things I've just been eating and drinking. Not many things, I promise you, trust me. But little things I've been doing to kind of help maintain my supply. And even though I'm pumping less often, every 4 hours compared to every 2 to 3, I'm getting more milk per session. So it's slowly been increasing. So we're just gonna start with my very first thing. I'm sure you guys have heard this, but it's very important to do, is to drink a ton of water. I always have my water bottle with me. I had my own water bottle with me in the hospital, and I constantly filled up my pitcher that they gave me at the hospital all the time, because breast milk is 70 to 80% made out of water. If you aren't hydrating, then you won't be making any milk. So long story short, make sure you're staying hydrated. Drink at least 2 to 3 liters. When you're breastfeeding, they're saying 3 liters. Normal adults have to drink about 2 liters a day. But when you're breastfeeding, you have to increase it to at least 3 liters. Always keep a water bottle with you handy so you can always be making milk. I notice a severe difference whenever I forget to drink water, or I forget my water bottle, if I'm going out or something like that. When I come back and pump after that 4 hours, I get 1 to 2 ounces less of milk per breast. So I definitely notice a difference when I drink water and when I don't drink water. So good. This is the Awala cup. This isn't sponsored at all, but I like that it has like a little straw, and then it's kind of like a little sippy cup almost. I have like 4 different cups of this in different colors. So they also came out with like a Harry Potter version of like the Gryffindor Slytherin color, so that was pretty cool. I didn't get that. But the next thing I want to talk about is what I pretty much eat every day, or try to incorporate it in any kind of meal, is some oatmeal. So this is pretty basic. I try to eat oatmeal. I like eating it for breakfast every single day, and I love eating it steamed with a sliced banana. I don't know why. I just have to have my oatmeal with a banana. So I like to add honey, some almonds. Sometimes I'll add a few chocolate chips in there to make it like a little bit, you know, like a dessert almost for breakfast. But I definitely notice a difference when I eat oatmeal versus when I don't eat oatmeal during the day. If I forget to eat oatmeal during the day, or if I want something else for breakfast, I'll try to have it as like a midday snack, like in a little cup, and just have a little bit of oatmeal just to keep my breast supply up. So I love oatmeal. Definitely try it if you feel like your supply is lacking. If you don't like to add all those toppings, or if you want to have something that's more convenient for you, they have these in little packets, and this is the maple and brown sugar. I really like this one, and I like taking this with me to work or to school, and I can just have a quick little like candy lunch. And these are the instant ones, so they're made really fast and really easily. The next thing I'm going to talk about is if you have been super dehydrated during the day, you forgot your water, you haven't eaten your oatmeal, like you're pretty low on supply and you just feel so sluggish and fatigued, like you don't want to get up and do anything to make your milk supply go up, try liquid IV. This has been a lifesaver for me because as a forgetful mom with a mom brain that's doing 8 million things at once, I forget to drink water quite a bit. I try to bring my water bottle with me all the time. There are days where I forget, and I can tell because I'm just so parched whenever I'm like talking, and I just feel like I'm so thirsty. This is like the quickest fix ever. I literally just take one of these things and then I throw it in like an 8-ounce glass of water and then just chug that thing, and I feel like I'm just automatically hydrated right away. This thing's awesome because it has electrolytes and vitamins as well. But I really love this because I just feel like it's the fastest way to keep me hydrated without having to drink like 3 of these. So if you feel like you're pretty hydrated and just parched throughout the day, definitely try this. They also have this energy multiplier that I really love. It has like 100 milligrams of caffeine. It's like a lemon ginger based drink. It's just like a little stick as well. So I love just drinking that instead of coffee sometimes because I drink my coffee every single day. Even during pregnancy, I always drank my cup of coffee, but this is kind of great for drinking something to give you energy during the day, like midday or mid-afternoon where we're feeling really tired. But this is the watermelon flavor. I love the watermelon flavor. My favorite is the acai berry. I don't know how to say it. The acai berry is actually my favorite, but I just ran out of those. But watermelon is my second favorite, and it just comes in these little packets right here that you just pour in your water and you automatically feel more hydrated. So definitely try that if you have been lacking in water throughout the day. It's fantastic. The next thing I want to talk about is something that I have recently been drinking that's actually been helping my supply quite a bit. It's actually just drinking some protein, like a protein shake. So I just drink these Orgain protein shakes. This is 26 grams of protein, and I have the chocolate and vanilla bean flavored protein shakes. They are so yummy. And if you guys are not eating dairy, they also have a plant-based version. They also have the plant-based version in these kind of bottles, but I just have the powder packs right now. And this is a creamy chocolate fudge. These have 21 grams of protein, but they have like different protein bars and protein snacks, and everything is delicious on their website. They actually gave me a 25% discount, so make sure you check that out below to order yourself some protein. Liquid IV kindly gave me a 25% discount, so make sure you check that out below to get yourselves some liquid IV to keep yourselves hydrated. That is pretty much all for my video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Like you guys saw, there wasn't much to it, but making sure you incorporate at least a couple of these into your everyday diet will definitely help your milk supply. Make sure you're eating healthy fats like avocados. I try to eat those every single day to kind of help my breast milk have more fat and just be more dense and caloric for baby. I've been doing that, and try as much as you can. I know having a newborn is very stressful, but it's very important to mitigate stress as much as possible. I did notice one time it was extremely stressed, like full out tears, like crying, stressed. And I had gone like 6 hours without pumping. And this was in the beginning when I started making a lot of milk and pumping 2 to 3 hours. I did pump for 6 hours, and I pretty much had like 1 ounce come out of each breast. It was so sad, and I literally thought my supply had dropped, but I realized it was because I was just so stressed. So try to keep your body as stress-free as possible. I know with a newborn it's hard, but that definitely factors into your breast milk supply. Yeah, I hope these tips have helped you guys. I hope everything is going well with your newborn. I'm going to make a video soon about different breast pumps and what has helped me get the most output. I'm going to be reviewing Mom Cozy's, the Medela pump, and as well as a new pump that's very budget friendly, but it's as good as the Willow or Elevie, like as in it doesn't show whenever you're pumping. It's not really bulky, but I cannot wait to be showing you guys different reviews and everything now that I'm doing more sit-down videos. But yeah, I hope this video helped you. Leave me a comment down below if you have any more tips or any tricks for any pumping mamas, any nursing moms out there looking to increase their supply. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!